Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 10th to the 16th. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Libra. I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, with that said, Libra, this is going to be a week. So let me tell you what's going on. Monday, we have Mercury opposing Pluto. This is another one of those days where it's just like there could be some sort of power struggle, not seeing eye to eye. There could be some disputes, some disagreements. It could be a little bit, and it's Mercury, the messenger, the planet of communication. It could be a day where you say some things that you may regret. It could be a thing where some people say things they regret. It is, think about Pluto. Now, think about what actually happened last week. That full moon in Capricorn. Okay, Libra, that was really big. And we feel the energy of these full moons for a while. So that was in your fourth house. It could have been something that regarded your home life. Something has to do with your home or real estate or your family or your children or even relationships, loved ones. Now, considering the fact that, so what I'm trying to say is that Mercury is opposing Pluto now, and Pluto is in Capricorn, retrograde in Capricorn right now. So still, you could be feeling the effects, and something could be happening around that right now within your domestic sector. But considering the fact that we still are in Cancer season, that it's your 11th house, so that is your 10th house, and so that could be an argument at work for some Libras as well. All right, it could be with a colleague, or it could be with a boss, or even if you're an entrepreneur or freelancer, just someone that you work with, but keep it in mind. It is one of those days where it's I say it all the time, just be cool. We're gonna be cool. The main thing about this day, remember Pluto. Well, Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio, and so it is in the 8th house. That's secrets. There's a lot of secrets that could unfold around this time, possibly. Or you could possibly share some secrets too. But just be cool. Remember gratitude over everything. And look forward to the amazing things that are happening this month. I mean, I hope you saw your monthly reading. Oh my goodness, there's so many great things happening for y'all. So it's all about keeping your gratitude high. The reason why I think this is going to be an interesting week is because not only is that happening, Mercury opposing Pluto on Monday, but on Tuesday is the big day. Tuesday is the huge day. That's when Mars moves into Virgo. Now, this is going to be interesting. Mars in Virgo is, remember, Mars, the planet of action, drive, like go, 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 ambition, which can be a little bit aggressive. But in Virgo, that's all about being detail oriented. That's being very analytical. It's like taking things to a perfection level. Everything that you're going toward, it's like you are in the zone. You are in it to win it. All right. So what's really interesting is in your 12th house. Okay. And so that is the subconscious. That is intuition, dreams. It's also like facing your fears at this point, all right? And it looks like you're just gonna blast forward from a lot. I'm getting the energy of what's happening this week is that there may be some things that are said, or maybe even things that, very subtly too, where it's a sense of like a freedom, like, oh, I'm so glad I got that off my chest, and now it's unrooting some things that have been holding me back or have been like really grounding me, all right? So the same day, Mercury is going into Leo, so that is a crazy fiery placement. Mercury going into Leo, that is like, I need to be heard. I'm going to be heard loud and clear, nothing holding me back. Speaking from the heart, being very passionate about the way you speak. Mercury's going to be in Leo for 2 weeks. And so this is actually very inspiring for y'all, especially because it is in your 11th house. All right. So 11th house, again, that is your social network. It is like groups you belong to, organizations that you belong to, but it is also your hopes and wishes. And if you remember your forecast for July, that's like stars are aligning for you. So it's almost like manifesting these things that you've wanted. Like it's really bringing them into your reality now. Now on Friday, what I really love is the fact that the sun is going to sextile Uranus. I mean, literally, I mean, like best day of the week. Come on, that's huge. That is absolutely huge. And so, as you know, Jupiter and Uranus are in your eighth house right now, which is all about transformation. It's all about death and rebirth, okay? But it's also other people's resources, joint resources, income. So it could have something to do with your partner, maybe getting like a big raise or a bonus. It could be you hearing about inheritance or good news about investments, real estate again. But there's a lot of things happening, okay? But definitely this is going to be these aspects are going to really impact you, okay? Because remember what I said from the very beginning, Pluto, all right? Pluto opposing Mercury on Monday, and then Pluto being the ruling planet for Scorpio, the native ruler of the eighth house. All right, so that's it's really affecting with the fact that it was that full moon in Capricorn. So you could be feeling things around home, the domestic environment around this week, but the fact that it's Jupiter and Taurus are Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus in your eighth house, which is ruled by Pluto. This could be a very transformative week for you, all right, Libra? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for the week of July 10th to the 16th. Again, this is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you want to read for your Moon, your Venus, any of those other placements, if you know your birth chart, you are absolutely welcome to. And again, all those aspects that I just mentioned, they will definitely resonate more with Libra rising, okay? But all Libras are going to feel this, okay? All Libras are going to feel this, all right? It's just Libra rising will possibly have like a greater impact with those planetary aspects that I just mentioned. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for the week of July 10th to the 16th. Now, Libra, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will definitely pull clarifiers. Secondly, Libra, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I'm gonna put it out there now. When I say this is gonna be a big week for you, it is gonna be a big week for you, Libra. Look at what's going on here. Okay, remember what I said about that gratitude. This is the week to just hold on to that gratitude. Okay, gratitude is the highest. It's like the highest frequency in the law of attraction. It is what really fuels the positive energies of this universe. All right, and the reason I say that is because it's showing up in your spread. Now, you did get the Four of Cups. All right, so this came up in your past. All right, so this is a card. I say it's a test. All right, this is, you can see this young man here. The universe is offering him an extra cup. He's already got 3 cups, emotions, feelings, intuition, love, all of that, right? Wonderment even. Now, look at his reaction, right? He's crossing off his heart. And so it's the reason why this card is so significant is because the hand of spirit only shows up in the aces, and here it is in the Four of Cups. Okay, this is a big deal. All right, it came up in your past. So this is saying there could have been something that you wanted that you didn't get, something that you thought was going to work out that may haven't worked out, or something that you were just really not into. Let's just keep it that way. You weren't really satisfied with something that happened recently. There could have been also something where you had this, let's just call it low energy, okay, frequency around something that it's almost like you had this fear that it wasn't going to work out, so you refused it. I hope that makes sense for you. But there just could have been something that was that made you like close off your heart. Okay, now here's the thing. You got the Five of Cups and the heart of your spread. Okay, the fact that you've got the Four of Cups and immediately following after it, the Five of Cups, heart of your spread, which is like the theme of this week, okay? So you see the sequence here. And it's like, when I say having that gratitude is important, this card is a test, testing your gratitude. Are you going to be able to raise it? Are you going to be able to forgive someone for something they did, forgive yourself for something you did, or really show appreciation for the things that you do have in your life, right? If there was something that happened that wasn't that great, because the Five of Cups is immediately following the Four of Cups in your spread, okay? That's never happened before for y'all. And so the Five of Cups, you can see he's disappointed now. All right, so the figure here, disappointed, a little bit of grieving involved with this card. Five is, in the Tree of Life, the severity, right? So this is like a conflict card. It's a challenge card. It's really saying that, there is something that could have happened or will happen this week where you just may feel, oh, I can't believe that happened. Now I regret it. Okay, so when I say that Mercury opposing Pluto may be a big thing for you on Monday, I really want you to be mindful about, the things that you say. Again, it could be a sense of like feeling liberated, something that you may have held in for a long time, and then you were just like, there was a heated exchange and it just came out, right? It just came out, but you felt really good because it was liberating, because it was just letting something off your chest, and just feeling that, especially with Mars moving into Virgo on Tuesday. Again, that's your 12th house, so like just unrooting things at this point. But it's why you just want to be aware of the things that you say on Monday, okay? Even it could be like someone says something to you that really upsets you, okay? And then that's what's making you just like, crossing off your heart for the rest of this. So it's really just hailing that situation. I always say, like, in any of these challenges, any conflicts that you have, it's really not about the battle. It's how you go into the battle. It's how you come out of it, okay? You always want to be the stronger person. You always want to be the better person. You always want to be a better version of yourself. You want to learn from these experiences. Learn from these experiences so you never have to go through them again. Now, this is saying, hey, look, the good news. 2 cups right behind him. So, you may want to, he's dwelling on the cups, all right? He's like laser focused. He can't let it go. He can't let it go. He's so focused on these spilled cups. He can't see there's 2 cups right behind him, okay? Right behind him. And so, all he has to do is look up, pick up those cups, cross the bridge, go home, and then turn on Netflix, watch The Witcher, crack open a beer, whatever you want to do, right? So it really is a matter of free will. We've been gifted free will. You can choose to stay in that place where you are focused on the past. The whole point is to move forward, and I haven't even gotten to your future. You are going to be good as long as you look up, as long as you not focus on anything that happened, even if it wasn't your fault. Come to terms with it, make peace with it. Again, I always say this, listen, if there's even a fight or an argument, or you have an exchange of words with your partner, with someone at work, with a friend, everything is hitting all these areas of your chart that involves, it could be any of these people, okay? It could be anyone within your orbit. If there is any of those situations that do happen, all right, you want to be able to forgive. You always, even if it's not your fault, okay? Because remember, you always want to be the better person in the situation, all right? It's like if you, for instance, have a fight with a friend and you know they're wrong, you absolutely know they're wrong. Sometimes it's just better just like, you're right, okay, heard, okay, good. And then give it some time to pause so you can really think about it, really think about it, and then have like another conversation, because you don't want to, sometimes like you can be reactive in your response, but having that time and that patience to really like think about it and think of how you want to answer, or respond is always a better option. And even if, here's the takeaway, the main takeaway, even if this person, whether it is a boss, whether it is a friend, whether it's your mom, whether it's your child, whether it's your sibling, even if this person is still like, I never want to talk to you again, like, no, you're wrong, 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 wrong. At least you know you did the best you could. At least you know you tried. That will make you feel good. That will make you feel that, okay, well, I did the best I could. There's nothing else that I can do. It's in their hands now. All right. So it's better to have that than to have this energy brewing, right? This low frequency energy brewing that's just gonna, take up a lot of your headspace, all right, and your emotional space, and you don't want that. And so pick up the cups. Pick up the cups. It's 2 cups, all right. It's full of your favorite beverage. Okay. Now, Knight of Pentacles in your challenge area. And so this is also saying that there may be, with the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, now the Knight of Pentacles in your challenge area, this is saying that there is some Libras, 2 things here. One, there may be a little bit of unfocus, and a little bit of whatever happens could possibly be make you feel a little bit uninspired. That's how much it may hit you this week, okay? And every sign has a very different reading this week. I want you to know that. It's very interesting. And then secondly, with the Knight of Cups in your challenge area, it's almost like you don't put any effort into it, okay? He's hardworking. The Knight of Pentacles is hardworking. He's all about this, like, long-term vision, long-term goal, in it to win it. And so when he comes up in your challenge area, it's almost like there's that disconnect, and it's like, it's like, I don't even care anymore. That's the kind of energy with your what's happening here, okay? So I don't want you to feel that, all right? So I want you to make an effort if there is something that does happen. And hey, this is your reading, this is your journey. So for a lot of Libras, it could also affect you, okay? It could also affect you, because remember I said Mars is going into Virgo, and that is your 12th house. So subconsciously, this could affect you. So it would be you working on your spiritual journey and your soul journey and your path and your destiny, especially because the Knight of Pentacles, he is Virgo, okay? Remember, Mars is moving into Virgo in your 12th house, the subconscious. So for a lot of y'all, it's really going to affect you on like a deep level, all right? But have that gratitude, okay? That is going to be, it's going to make all that difference, all right? And don't feel uninspired. Don't let anything like really knock you off that horse this week, okay? And I think that you are going to be fine as long as you learn from this, and as long as you find ways to resolve anything that may happen this week, because you got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So, Ace of Wands, we all know the aces. I mean, look at the leaves sprouting from that wand. I mean, this is like, aces usher in that new change, new beginnings, new opportunities, new paths. You want it. You want this new thing. There's something on your mind. There's something that you really want to create. You want to grow. You want to monetize. You want to take it for the long haul. You want to have a baby, actually. Some of y'all want to have a baby. I mean, there's a lot happening here in your spread, but you have the Ace of Wands in your crown. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the root of your spread. So it's almost like there's a lot of Libras. There's this new thing that you want in your life, or this new path that you want to take, or there's this something new, right? Moving forward that you feel will create this abundance in your life and will bring you that stability. And for a lot of Libras, make you feel a lot more loving and maternal. And it's like a lot of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like there's a lot of y'all that are going to have your mindset on again, new path, new opportunity, but like new job as well, new career, or maybe even a side hustle. But your intentions are pure. You got the Queen of Pentacles here, the richest queen, and she's the richest queen, but she's the richest queen and maternal. So she takes care of everybody within her family, within her orbit, within her kingdom. Okay, she has the resources to do that. She's built this perfect world, and she can build the perfect world because she has the resources, the money and wealth to do that. All right, there's a lot of fertility, there's growth here. You even see the bunny rabbit, okay, hidden there. Speaking of secrets, by the way, but interestingly enough, interestingly enough, with Pluto in Capricorn. All right, remember your fourth house. We're talking your fourth house here: family, domestic sector, children, parents. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Okay, so that's going to resonate. The domestic sector is going to resonate with a lot of y'all. You can even see the symbol of the sea goat here in her crown. All right, so this is going to be an impactful week. Okay, I don't know why I said it that way, but it is going to be a very impactful week. Very, very impactful. But hey, you got the world, Libra. You just got the world in your future. So it's almost like you're on this path of this new journey that you're trying to manifest, or has already happened for you. All right, has already happened is a message that's coming through for a lot of Libras. It's already happened, and it's your some of y'all are just right on the brink of it, and there's a lot of change that you want, and it's coming. You're coming to the end of your hero's journey, of the fool's journey. The last card in the major arcanas. You've made it. You've made it. It's in your future. You're good. Just this here. Have that gratitude, have that appreciation, have that love, okay? Have that love. Really put effort into it should anything happen. Now, you do see that the figure here holding the two magician's batons. We started off right with the magician, and so this is very interesting because it's, you know, throughout the hero's journey, the fool's journey, throughout the major arcanas, we had all those polarities, we had all those, you know, dualities, we had all those highs and lows, but we've made it, and this is the union of all of that, okay? Look at that victorious dance. The victorious dance. You even see the zero in the shape of the garland there, right? Or the garland in the shape of the zero, and the four fixed signs in the corners of the world here, bringing that stability. Again, we're coming to the end. Zero is the new beginning, referencing the Fool card. I mean, this is going to be a pretty significant week. You will have to pick up those cups. I want you to pick up those cups. Libra, pick up the cups. Because everything that you want, you can make it all happen as long as you move forward, all right? The one thing is, he's looking back, okay? So, Libra, do not let your past dictate your future. Do not let your past dictate your present, okay? You be in charge. You be in charge, all right? I think that you we'll even clarify that. We'll clarify the world for you. Yeah. You move into this new chapter, this new cycle in your life. All of this, you learn from everything that's happened. You make amends. You if you have to, or, you know, forgive yourself, or find that self-love, and, you know, really raise your gratitude, you'll be fine. You just got 10. 10 is the end of the suit, okay? 1 0 1 new beginning coming right after the world. You see those dark clouds, they're actually clearing, because this is the card of new dawn. You see the hand gesture of the Hierophant of the man here is the same as the Hierophant. Sorry, I had a long work day. So the hand gesture is the same as Hierophant, which is blessing. So it's like you have to learn from these things to move forward in this new chapter, okay, or new cycle in your life, all right? Because the sun is coming through, and it's think of these words as aligning your chakras, all right? Just that's all you have to think of. Aligning all your chakras, all right? Keeping everything in balance, mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit, all of that. But having that gratitude, it's going to make all that difference, and everything's going to be seamless, and you're definitely on the brink of something new for sure, 1000%. All right, so Libra, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, by the way, Libra, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. I'm also, thank you so much if you've become a member. I put it out there last week. I am opened up membership. I qualified, and I'm truly grateful. Any tier that, I mean, it's $2 a month, so it really helps support me because it's just like it's so weird for me to talk about it too because it's so new to me and I've never really asked for anything other than like liking and subscribing or whatever. But I think that you'll see that there's fun stuff. Like the perks are actually really fun. They're really good. So I'm very excited about it, and it really will help me continue to be able to do your readings because my full-time job has just gotten really demanding lately. But look at this, Libra. You're good. You are going to have a week. I'm going to make that very clear. This is going to be a week where I'm going to put it out there. It may be a little uncomfortable, okay? There may be some moments where it's going to be like, ooh, I don't know. But here's the thing. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to be really comfortable, okay? With your spread here, I don't want you to feel powerless. I want you to feel empowered, okay? I want you to use anything that may happen to empower yourself. I want you to feel liberated, not limited, okay? It's the what I want from you, okay? I want you to I want you to grow. It's what you want to do, okay? He's stagnant. He's sitting there looking at these filled cups. I want you to move forward, all right? So I want the best for you, Libra. Now look at what's happening here, okay? This is very interesting. Let's get started. You got the Seven of Wands. So you are definitely going to be in some sort of like I just want you to stand your ground, but do it in a way where where you're very Libra, very fair-minded, very diplomatic, very, do you know what I mean? Like balanced, and I want you to do it that way because it looks like there's a part of you that feels a little on the like defense, and for some Libras this week you may be on the offense, okay? But just remember that Mercury opposing Pluto aspect is strong, okay? It's going to make you want to do and say things that you may later regret or may just not sit well with you. And I just want you to do anything that you can avoid it. If you have to just grin and bear it, if you have to grin and bear it, just do it. There are some times where I'm an Aquarius, so we have that rebellious streak. We're like very independent, and we don't like to be told to do things. And so when someone like let's just say that you see another side of me. But that's just standing my ground. It's the same thing with any sign. They have that one, like the Taurus is known to be, well, people would say stubborn, but like they're persistent, okay? Standing their ground. But this week, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to stand your ground firmly. I want you to draw a line in the sand firmly, but do it in a way that's fair, okay? Do it in a way that's like fair-minded, okay? Now, I say that because you also got the Five of Swords. And so this is definitely indicating there is going to be some sort of like, all right? Hey, choose your battles wisely, all right? Choose your battles wisely. Walk away if you have to. Remember, grin and bear it. Walk away if you have to. You don't want this day that has the potential to be like really volatile to be like really stormy, okay? And I don't want that for you. Yeah, that's what the Five of Swords is. It's another challenge card, again, in the Tree of Life. It is severity, okay? It's severity. And then remember, Mars is moving into Virgo in your 12th house a lot, just like up here, subconscious. And that's where, all the subconscious is what stores your memories, right? So if there is anything that is like anxiety or stress or even fear related, that's what Pluto does. Pluto asks you, are you going to fear me or are you going to like own me, right? But again, that's the subconscious. All of that lives there. That's what I said, memory stored. So it's like everything that goes way back, way back. So really, really be conscious of the way that what you say this week. Again, there is certainly going to be some sort of conflict. But again, for some of y'all, it can be internal too, especially with Mars and Virgo in your 12th house and your subconscious, and with the sword suit here, okay, with the 5 of swords, right? The swords are the mental suit. So it could be up here as well. But again, just choose your battles wisely. If it is you, like just having this internal, like, psychological warfare about something that's happening this week or about your path forward or circumstances or a situation that's going on, just really think it through, okay? No, the other thing is have all the facts before you say things, all right? Because just you got the 5 of cups and the heart of your spread and the 5 of swords in your external factors area, which is coming after the 10 of swords, all right? So now you also got another sword suit. You got the 2 of swords. Now this is all about everything that I've been saying. Go with it, like, be mindful, all right, about the things that you say. This is all about going within. This is all about going within, taking that time, all right, to go within. And actually, funny enough, this card is Libra, okay? It's moon in Libra, and you do see the moon up here, right? So there could be an emotional decision that you have to make this week, but there still is a sense of more like, I need to tap into my intuition and I have to really go within, even subconsciously, okay? Go deep if you have to until you're ready to, take action, to take that blindfold off, all right? Lastly, you got the Magician in your final outcome. You're starting a brand new journey, okay? You're starting this new cycle in your life with the world. Remember I said this is all the merging of dualities, the merging of masculine and feminine, the merging of everything, right? Everything throughout the hero's journey, the fool's journey. Remember I said the 2 magicians batons now came in your future, so you're coming to the end of something, starting something new, and then your final outcome, there's your affirmation. And with this new thing that you're moving into in your life, remember, if you saw your July reading, it's a life-changing month. You have the power to manifest. You have the power, okay? Whatever you want. He has all tools of tarot at his disposal. He's got the cups, the swords, the wands, what am I missing? I said them all, right? The cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. Okay. Gosh. So you're good. Actually, you're absolutely good if you can get through this. If you can go within, make sure that you're very careful about the way that you handle certain situations this week. It could be an argument with a friend, with a boss, with a lover, with even a neighbor. You just never know. You don't know. And listen, for all Libras, it's everyone's different. Everyone has a different birth chart. Okay, so some Libras, it could be a 1, right, out of a 10. Some Libras, it could be an 8. It could be pretty heavy, but as long as you move forward, okay, as long as you move forward, as long as you look up, you'll see those cups. All right. He's looking back. He's looking back at the pie. He's looking at the spilled cups. He can't see. Not only those 2 cups, he can't see. So close to the end of this journey, starting this new journey in your life. You're definitely moving into this. It's like what you want, you are gonna get. you have to take action. The Magician is all about action. It's all about taking action. All right, not a passive card. All right, everything that you want, all your dreams, all your path to enlightenment, everything that you want for you, Libra, bring them into your reality now. Okay, bring them into your reality. And the interesting thing, the biggest interesting thing here is that with Mercury being at play, Mercury opposing Pluto on Monday, and then Mercury moving into Leo on the 11th. I mean, Mercury's like really active this week, right? So Magician is ruled by Mercury, so you have the power to control a lot of these conversations that may come up, or situations, or you'll be good as long as it's all a power of good. You being fair-minded, you not losing inspiration, you taking action. Okay, taking action. But Libra, this is going to be a week for you. This is going to be a week for you. And this is, hey, sometimes y'all, I don't think it's more like other signs, but I get comments every once in a while. Your spreads are always so positive. No, they're not. Have you no, they're not. It's really there, and I'm just reading the cards here. All right, I'm just reading the cards, but the potential is huge for you to have this auspicious new cycle. But I don't want you taking any of this low frequency energy with you on the next cycle, and you don't want it either. Okay, so this is a week of nipping things in the bud, having that gratitude, being very fair-minded about any situation that may come up, and you'll be good. You'll be good. All right, you'll be good. This week feels like more like a test as you move into your next chapter, but you are moving into this this new cycle. It's affirmed here with the World and the Magician. Come on. The World in your future, Magician in your final outcome, come on. But there is going to be like a little bit of there's going to be something, all right? There's going to be something, Libra. So with that said, Libra, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, be great. If you like, subscribe. Leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. Next week, woof. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about next week, Libra. Next week, we have that new moon in Cancer. If you saw my monthly reading, you know next week is the biggest week of July, okay? It is the life-changing week. It is not only a new moon in Cancer, new beginnings, and this is a big one, and it's in your 10th house. So a lot of y'all are going to feel it in career, public recognition, honors, achievements, all of that. But we also have the nodes changing. So the north node's moving into Aries, south node moving into your sign, okay? Do you see what's happening here? Next week is the life-changing week, and your life, look, you're about to move into this new cycle. Hey, there you go, Libra. Don't take any of this energy with you. I want the best for you, Libra. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.